Rocky Jones. Space Ranger. Space Ranger. Space Ranger. Starring Richard Crane. In The Trial of Rocky Jones, Chapter 1.
So that's Anchorport. What do we find there, Rocky, except fuel for our next hop toward Earth?
Just about anything. There's a saying that if you can't find it on Anchorport, it doesn't exist.
And the fashions, Biff. Exquisite creations. Or they're even copied on Venus.
The city never seems to go to sleep. Maybe that's because it's underground. You don't know if it's day or night.
That sounds like a good place for moles.
Worse than that, it's a haven for criminals from other moons and planets. Volga, the ruler, refuses to sign treaties or alliances that would make extradition possible. So these criminals have complete freedom, just as long as they obey the laws of Anchorport.
Rudy DeMarco, you were magnificent in the sports arena last night. You're a great athlete.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Will you join me?
Some other time. We're on our way to see La Volga.
Oh.
Dr. Reno, Rudy DeMarco, Peter Vartando's fine friends.
Oh, you will be sorry to hear this, but bad fortune is caught up with Peter Vartando. Maybe you got a little something for an old friend?
Get away from us.
Here's the clearance order for your spaceship, Griff.
Thank you, sir. I've done some excellent trading here on Anchorport, La Volga, but now I must leave.
I'm sorry to see you leave, Griff. What's your destination?
The moon Nagato. My cargo is extremely valuable, and I'll pay any price for an escort spaceship. I want to guard against any possible piracy.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, Griff. I'll guarantee you the safety of your cargo while it's on Anchorport, and through our 1,000-mile limit into space. But beyond that, it's of no concern of mine. Dr. Reno, don't tell me that you and Rudy are also leaving Anchorport.
I regret it, but we must soon.
Oh, yes, of course. Your athletic tour of the planets. Well, you must hurry back, Rudy. This morning, my small daughter, Jonica, was telling me of her undying love for you. She expects to marry you when she grows up.
I'm flattered, La Volga.
You really impressed my people with your exhibitions of strength and skill. Do you suppose there's a man anywhere who can match Rudy in any encounter?
We haven't found him yet.
Spaceship Silver Moon, licensed as the XV3, calling Anchorport.
Pardon me one moment. This is La Volga, Potenton of Anchorport. Come in, XV3.
Rocky Jones, sir. Requesting permission to land for refueling and minor repairs.
Granted. Set controls for free flight. I'll bring you into the subterranean spaceship dock.
Thank you, La Volga.
Then bring your crew to headquarters for briefing of laws and conduct of Anchorport. Out.
Does this change our plans? Do we leave sooner than we intended?
Why? We have no reason to fear the Space Rangers. Rocky Jones can't force La Volga to change the laws of Anchorport.
Rudy DeMarco. Dr. Reno.
Yes?
Strange that you should say that Rudy had never met his match, and then Rocky Jones arrives. Isn't it true that you'd be sitting on the throne of Herculon if it hadn't been for the interference of this Space Ranger? And what are you now? A powerful freak. A man who lives like an animal at the end of a leash, entertaining crowds by displaying his strength and skill in combat. I, too, have met defeat at the hands of Rocky Jones. But here at last is our chance to even old scores with him. and to be rid of this Space Ranger forever. We don't dare leave here now, because we know he might be waiting for us outside the 1,000-mile limit to arrest us.
And take us back to the United World's prison.
Gentlemen, if you value your freedom as much as I do, the finish of Rocky Jones must be written here on Angkor.
Welcome to Angkor.
Thank you, Lavoga.
Whether it's pleasure or profit you're looking for, you'll find both. I ask only that you live according to my laws during your visit.
Certainly, Lavoga.
Oh, don't worry about that, sir. Obeying the law is #1 in Rocky's book.
A man receives my praise or my punishment only because of what he does here on Angkor. I can be loud in my praise and severe in my punishment. I hope you understand.
Oh, sure. Sure, I guess so.
Please enjoy yourselves during your visit. Oh, may I recommend the Cafe Angkor? The food there is excellent.
Thank you, Lavoga.
Hey, this looks like really great food.
Delicious, just sensational. It's cosmic colossal.
I'm amazed at all these delicacies.
And what about you, Rocky?
Well, the food may be good, but look.
I'm beginning to see what you mean, Rocky.
So men like that can commit all the crimes they want someplace else and then be welcome here.
Rocky, look!
Who is it, Rocky?
A man named Griff. The only traitor who was ever in the Space Ranger's service. There's very little to choose between him, Rudy, and Dr. Reno.
Gosh, Rocky, who can we expect to find here next?
Hey, mister, how you like to be friends of Peter Bertando? He's one fine fella. He'll choose you.
Pinto!
You got something for poor Pinto Bertando? Yes?
Excuse me.
Maybe.
For the last time, you Beckett, get away from here.
Oh, Pinto. Who is it who calls Pinto Bertando?
Over here, Pinto.
Vena, so beautiful.
And Pinto Bertando's fine friend, Rocky Jones. Hello, the crew of the spaceship Silver Moon.
It's real good to see you, Pinto.
Look, I gave you my last warning.
It's all right. He's a friend of ours. Grab a chair, Pinto. Sit down.
Once Pinto saved a little fella's life, huh? It was on account of those rascals over there. Funny place, Rocky. You cannot say nothing about nobody.
Rudy DeMarco, this is my daughter, Jonica. It's about time we met. I understand we're going to be married someday.
Father.
Won't you join us? Thank you.
Oh, Pinto. I've carried this for some time, hoping we'd meet. It's to you from Secretary Drake for the service you gave the United Worlds.
A medal of honor for Pinto Bertando. Mr. Secretary likes Pinto, huh?
Oh, yes.
Pinto keeps this always, no matter how poor he gets.
That beggar Pinto is important to us.
Maximum reading on fuel gauge, Biff. Cut the intake tubes.
Right, Rocky.
I'm going to City Cave to clear the Silver Moon out of port. You two better stay here until I come back.
I sure wish we could take something with us, Rocky.
You mean some of those exquisite gowns, Vena?
No. One thing named Griff. And a couple of things named Rudy and Reno. Right back to United World's prison.
We'll catch up with them someday, Vena.
Vito is poor. Right up to here.
Good. Eat hearty, my friend.
You're a fine fellow, Rudy. Vito likes this Ankapor where bygones are bygones.
Rudy. Well, come on, Pinto. Now really show you the sights of Ankapor.
Just the two of us, huh?
Sure.
There were two men, two jolly, jolly men.
Who went out to see the town, and they saw the town again.
There were two men, two jolly, jolly men.
Who went out to see the
The
town.
meeting should be near the entrance to City Cave. Take care of your part in the plan.
Ridley bold, so Peter took the one with girls. You try, Rudy. Come on, Rudy, you try. Rudy, why you hit your friend Pinto? Help! Somebody help! Help! Somebody help! Help! Somebody help Pinto! Oh, Pinto's in difficulty. He's outnumbered. Help!
Big hero stuff. Well, this will be the end of you.
Watch your friend Rudy take a beating.
Move. Back to the passageway. Come on, move.
Can't understand what happened. Rudy's always punctual. The Volga, look.
This sort of behavior is not tolerated on Ankapor. I demand an explanation.
You'll have it, Volga.
Pinto. Oh, Pinto!
What happened, Rudy?
Volga, I must ask you to arrest this man for assault, attempted murder, and robbery.
Volga, Rudy DeMarco's charge that I assaulted him is an absolute lie.
And yet you admit striking the first blow.
Yes, but only because Pino Vertando called for help. Because of the beating Rudy was giving him.
I'd like to see this man, Vertando, and then face Rocky Jones with Vertando's version of it. Find Pinto Vertando and bring him here for questioning. And since you base your entire defense on this one man's testimony, it is my order that you be imprisoned until he is found. My apologies for this most unfortunate incident.
Any sign of him? Vena, maybe I better go by the city cave and have a look around.
Rocky told us to stay here until he got back.
Why has he gone so long?
Or maybe he stopped by the cafe to pack a lunch for us.
The XV-3?
Yes, sir.
Any crew members missing?
Only Rocky Jones, and he's not a crew member. He's the commander.
I have an order from the Volga. You will board your spaceship and remain there until further orders. Any attempt to escape will be considered a crime against Ankapor. A guard will be posted to see that this order is carried out.
But we take our orders from our commander, Rocky Jones.
You'll take your orders from the Volga. Now climb aboard.
Can't you tell us what's happened?
You'll be told in due time.
Be careful not to be seen.
Rocky Jones. Rocky.
Yes?
Be careful. Do you recognize this?
Of course. It's a Medal of Honor I gave Pino Rotondo. How did you get it?
Vena said it would introduce me. Just listen carefully. Rudy and Dr. Reno have a plan to discredit you with La Volga. They tried to find Pino and silence him, so he came to me for help.
Where is Pino?
He's hiding in the work cave. I have my own reasons for working against Rudy. I'll take you to Pino before it's too late.
Rudy, Reno, and now you, Griff.
Yes, Rocky. Too bad we didn't meet sooner and join forces. Hold him, boys. Use the cargo hoist to get him aboard the spaceship. The shock of the blast-off will revive him. Set controls for 0240. That'll give me time to be in La Volga's office.
I synchronize instruments for blast-off. Come on, I don't want to be a passenger.
My cargo is aboard the YC-47, La Volga. I've promised delivery of it to the Moon Nagato, so I must be on my way.
Hurry back, Griff.
You'll always be more than welcome. Thank you, sir.
La Volga. As I was walking up the corridor, I looked in the prisoner's cell. He's escaped. Rocky Jones escaped? Impossible. La Volga, Commander Zandorf of the YC-47. Is Griff there? Emergency.
Griff. Yes?
The YC-47, sir. It's blasting off. It's being stolen.
My cargo.
It's Rocky Jones. He blasted off with my cargo. That's piracy.
I'll get your cargo back, and the criminal. I guarantee it, Griff. This is La Volga. Have my pursuit ship ready for immediate blast-off. Come with me.
There's my ship, La Volga.
A few more minutes, Griff, and your worries will be over. caught up with him. Now we magnetize, board the ship, and take him prisoner. I told you I'd catch him. Keep him covered, Griff.
Of course, I want to see this business through to a finish, La Volga. But I have one request. As you know, I've pledged delivery of my cargo. With your permission, my commander and crew will blast off and fulfill my contract for me.
Granted. This will clear spaceship YC-47 from Anchor Point.
Thank you, sir. This will see you on your way. And don't forget the most important cargo.
Intervertando.
You're gonna tell the truth, Griff, right now.
Thank you, Rudy. Bring the prisoner in.
Lavota, you have to listen to me.
My tolerance is exhausted.
By your laws or anyone else's, a man has a right to speak in his own defense.
A last warning. One more outburst out of you and you forfeit your right to speak. Seat the prisoner.
Over there.
My apologies, gentlemen. Where are the crew members of the XV-3?
Waiting, La Volga.
Bring them in.
Rocky.
What have you been up to, Rocky?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
You're in the High Court of Anchor Point. You'll be seated and remain silent.
High court? Rocky, what is this?
I said be seated.
I questioned the guards. Rocky Jones' crew made no attempt to leave their spaceship.
I don't know what I did, but I'm starting to feel guilty.
In my opinion, La Volga, the crew members are completely innocent.
I agree. Proceed.
The prisoner will step forward.
Well, I still don't know what I did, but here I go.
Biff, it isn't you, it's Rocky.
Huh?
We don't want crime on Anchor Point. Therefore, our punishment is more severe than any place else. Rocky Jones, you are charged with assault, attempted murder, and robbery. I also find a charge escape from the prison of Anchor Point. Next in your list of crimes is theft of a spaceship, an attempt to escape my jurisdiction, and finally, piracy of a valuable cargo.
But La Volga!
Silence.
But you must listen to me. Even if Rocky Jones were the type of guy to do those things, believe me, La Volga, he just didn't have the time.
Silence. I alone will judge the guilt or innocence of Rocky Jones. Remove the prisoner and hold him for trial.
Be with us next week, same time, same station, when we can take you into outer space for further adventures with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger.